A browser hijacker is a type of malicious software that takes control of your web browser. Imagine someone sneaking into your house and changing all your furniture around. That's what a browser hijacker does to your browser. It can change your home page, redirect you to unwanted websites, and flood you with annoying pop-up ads. These hijackers are designed to make money for their creators. They do this by redirecting your web traffic to specific websites, often filled with ads or selling questionable products. Imagine trying to visit your favorite news website, but instead, you're constantly redirected to a site selling weight loss pills. Frustrating, right? Browser hijackers can affect any web browser, including Chrome, Firefox, Safari, and Edge. They are often bundled with other free software downloads. This means you might accidentally install a browser hijacker without even realizing it. It's like buying a new shirt and finding a spider hiding in the pocket. The good news is that browser hijackers are not as dangerous as viruses or malware. They are more annoying than harmful. However, they can still pose a risk to your privacy and security. It's important to remove them as soon as you detect them. How do you know if your browser has been hijacked? There are a few telltale signs to watch out for. One of the most obvious signs is a change in your home page. If you suddenly find yourself on a different home page than usual, it's a red flag. Another common symptom is being redirected to unwanted websites. For example, you might try to visit Google, but you end up on a completely different search engine. This is a clear indication that something is fishy. Excessive pop-up ads are another sign of a browser hijacker. These ads can be very intrusive and annoying. They might pop up even when you're not browsing the internet. Lastly, your browser might slow down significantly. This is because the browser hijacker is consuming your computer's resources. If your browser is sluggish and unresponsive, it's worth checking for hijackers. You might be wondering how you ended up with a browser hijacker in the first place. The most common way is through bundled software. This is when a browser hijacker is secretly included in the installation package of another program. When you download and install free software, it's crucial to pay close attention to the installation process. Always choose the custom or advanced installation option, as this will give you more control over what gets installed on your computer. Another way browser hijackers can sneak onto your system is through malicious links or attachments in emails. Be cautious about clicking on links or opening attachments from unknown senders. Visiting compromised websites can also lead to a browser hijacking. These websites might look perfectly normal, but they contain hidden code that can infect your browser. Lastly, browser hijackers can also spread through infected browser extensions. Before installing any browser extension, make sure it's from a reputable source and has positive reviews. Section 4. The hidden dangers of browser hijackers. While browser hijackers are generally more annoying than dangerous, they can still pose some risks to your privacy and security. One of the biggest concerns is data collection. Browser hijackers can track your browsing habits, including the websites you visit, the searches you make, and even the personal information you enter online. This information can then be sold to third-party advertisers or worse, used for identity theft. Another risk is malware infection. Some browser hijackers are designed to download and install additional malware on your computer without your knowledge or consent. This malware can be much more dangerous than a simple browser hijacker, potentially stealing your passwords, banking information, or other sensitive data. Furthermore, browser hijackers can make your computer more vulnerable to other threats. By changing your browser settings and redirecting your traffic, hijackers can make it easier for other malware to infect your system. In short, while browser hijackers might seem like a minor annoyance, it's crucial to take them seriously and remove them as soon as possible to protect your privacy and security. Section 5. Taking back control. Removing browser hijackers. The good news is that removing a browser hijacker is usually a straightforward process. The first step is to identify and remove any suspicious programs from your computer. You can do this by going to the Control Panel in Windows or the Applications folder in macOS and looking for any programs you don't recognize or remember installing. Next, you'll need to reset your browser settings. This will undo any changes the hijacker made to your homepage, search engine, and other settings. Each browser has a slightly different process for resetting settings, so you might need to consult the help section of your specific browser. After resetting your browser settings, it's a good idea to scan your computer with a reputable anti-malware program. This will help ensure that there are no remnants of the hijacker or any other malware lurking on your system. Finally, make sure to change your passwords, especially for any accounts you might have accessed while infected with the hijacker. This will help prevent unauthorized access to your accounts. Section 6. Staying safe, preventing future hijacks. Prevention is better than cure, especially online. Be cautious about the software you download. Stick to reputable sources. Choose custom installation to see all components. Be wary of links and emails from unknown senders. Keep your browser and OS up to date. Use a reputable anti-malware program. Follow these steps to reduce your risk.